Hey everybody. I am here to tell you a little bit about flipped classrooms, and I wanted to start by just giving you a quick definition. Now, I know you all can read, but I know also when we're doing this asynchronously, sometimes you rely on my voice. So I'll go ahead and read. A flipped classroom is a type of blended learning where students are introduced to new content at home and then practice working through the content at school. So it's reversed or flipped. This is a reverse of the more common practice of introducing the new content at school and then assigning projects like worksheets, math problems, whatever you do. It's so assigning those projects to be completed at home. You flip it so they get the new content at home and do the projects in your classroom. So, flipping pros and cons as far as I see it, is with a flipped classroom, you'll have some video content, and so no masks are required, which especially in the younger grades with language acquisition, that seems to be super important. Here's a few other things students can learn when they're ready to access the information. You kind of replace your lecture time with more interacting time because the lecture has already been delivered to them. Teachers do not need to deliver in content in person, and the student has the ability to pause or rewind or backup or whatever to get some of the information they may have missed. Teachers are free to assist with the traditional homework since the lecture was viewed at home, and so now they're doing the projects in the classroom. So it kind of takes that burden a little away from the parents, especially if they, you hear a lot, oh, I was never good at math or something like that. Finally, there's more time for teacher-student interaction, which will help to build those relationships. Some of the cons, the upfront time for the teacher to create the videos for the flip could take longer. Access for students without a reliable internet, and I know we're trying to solve that as a district. The other thing that's kind of funny when you first start to do this is you start hearing your voice from like 20 different devices around the classroom for those who didn't or couldn't watch your video, or maybe they're having a discussion and need more clarification. So suddenly you hear your voice popping up all over the room, but you get used to it. And some people say a con is the video is kind of passive and students need to remember questions they have until the next time, and you can't really gauge the student interaction. So there's some pros and cons.